Hello everyone. I read, I forget. I learn, I try to remember. But when I do, I remember better. So, according to this particular saying, students always like to do and then learn, or learning by doing. So, in that sense, practical classes play an important role in enlightening students with regard to theoretical aspects. So today, what we are going to do is dissecting a Malvaceae representative Hibiscus rosa sinensis and a Fabaceae, Leguminosae, or earlier called Papilionaceae family member Clitoria ternatia. I hope this particular practical class will be highly useful to you in mastering the points of vegetative characters and in particular reproductive characters and the two floral characters. Okay, here we go. As you all have seen, the Malvaceae flower, this is Hibiscus rosa sinensis. You have Hibiscus isopetalis and many more colored versions of this. This Hibiscus rosa sinensis, which belongs to Malvaceae family, which is also called as mallow family, a cotton family. So these family members are seen everywhere in the world. This Malvaceae family member Hibiscus rosa sinensis is an ornamental plant and it is widely grown or widely raised in neighborhood houses. This particular flower is, I just straight enter into the floral characters. This is an axillary solitary flower, and this flower, a bisexual flower. A bisexual flower is having the female part as well as male part, androecium and gynoecium. So it is a flower which could be divided into two equal halves passing through any given angle. So this is called as actinomorphic flower, and it is bracted flower and also stipulate flower, and this flower is hypogynous flower. That is, all the floral whorls arise from the below the level of the gynoecium. Let me first explain you the characters. You have a jointed pedicel. Here you should see the jointed pedicel, where you have below the epicalyx there is one stalk-like structure, and then you have it is a connection. So it is called a jointed pedicel, and only in Malvaceae family you come across this. Then below the level of the calyx we find the epicalyx. This is another unique characteristics of this particular flower. And then of course you have the calyx, which has, let me just dismantle this. Yes, here you have. So this one is called as the epicalyx and then calyx. This calyx is 5 sepals, and these sepals form a cup-like structure called as gamosepalous, and this is a valvate aestivation. They touch each other, so it is called as valvate aestivation. Then you find the corolla. The corolla are 5 in number, so 5 petals, and they are actually fused below with the stamens, so it is epipetalous, and this shows a twisted aestivation. You can see very well here. It is something like a playing cards, one rolled over other. So this is called as twisted aestivation. Now let me dismantle this one petal, and you have another petal. Yes, you have yet another petal. Okay. So here you can find the, at the bottom it is very much connected. This you find the all the stamens are very many. So stamens are very many, and they all have the You find the, so here individual stamens are like this, please. You can see the individual stamen. This is a filament and this is anther lobe. This is monothecous anther. The anther is like this. You can find a structure. So all the filaments are joined to form a staminal tube. That staminal tube is attached with the petals at the bottom. So it is called as epipetalous. Now, for your benefit, I have just made. So this is ovary, and then this is style, and finally you find five stigma, and the stigma is capitate. So the staminal tube, this is staminal tube. Inside the staminal tube, you can find the, see, I am slowly teasing it. You can see a white structure coming out. Yes, at the center you can find a white structure, and this white structure is called as the staminal tube. And for your benefit, I have removed this, and you can see this. So ovary, style, and then you have stigma tube. This style is passing through the staminal tube, and which is, yeah, formed by all the filaments are joined together form a staminal tube. So this is a unique feature of this Malvaceae family. Okay, and also you have the very many stamens are present. All are united to form what is called as the monodelphous condition. Okay, that is infinite number, more numbers, and all the filaments are joined to form a staminal tube. Okay, fine. Now let me take you to the world of the gynoecium. So gynoecium, as you know, it is highly mucilaginous, and you have stellators are present or also on all the parts of the structure. And let me make a section of this. You will find, okay. So since this is highly mucilaginous, yes, you can see chamber-like structure here. Let me see whether this is very clear. Ah, so you can see box-like structure. They are called as carpels. So this is multicarpellary condition, and all carpels are united. So syncarpus, superior ovary, and many ovules on axial placentation. If you want to understand this better, then you have to just look for a lady's finger, which also belongs to the same family. So let me make a section of this, and you will find, yes. So you can find the axial placentation here. So it is 5 to many, but in this called as pentacarpellary, many ovules on axial placentation. Okay, syncarpus, superior ovary. That is the detail of the gynoecium. Okay, so let me sum up what you have learned in this Malvaceae family. In the Malvaceae flower, so this is a solitary flower, terminal flower. This flower is a bisexual flower, actinomorphic flower. You can cut it into two equal halves passing through any given angle. It is hypogynous flower. So all the floral bulbs arise from below the level of the ovary. It is bracteate, and also it is stipulate. jointed pedicel is present. There is an epicalyx just below the level of the calyx. It may be 5 to 8. Calyx is 5 sepals, gamosepalous united, valvous distribution, while the corolla is a brightly colored, 5 petals are there, twisted distribution. Then coming to the androecium, here we find many stamens, monodelphous condition. All the filaments are united to form a staminal tube through which a style passes, and then stigma 5 capitate, and each stamen as a filament, and then monothecous anther. With regard to the gynoecium, gynoecium is, that is, 3 to many carpels, multicarpellary, syncarpous, superior ovary, many ovules on axial placentation. Here the fruit is always a capsule. Then let me move to the Fabaceae or Leguminaceae, or earlier it is called as Papilionaceous family. So in the Papilionaceous family, we will be just taking up the Clitoria ternatia, and this Clitoria ternatia is a Fabaceae Leguminaceae family. This family has a unique feature. It may be herb or shrub or tree, and it may be a climber. And in this Clitoria ternatia, the root system contains that is called as rhizobium, root nodule bacteria, and Arachis also belongs to this family. This flower is a racemose flower. It is like a luster-like, and you have older flowers at the bottom and young flowers at the top. So it is called as the acropetal succession. This flower is a bisexual flower and zygomorphic flower, because you cannot cut into two equal halves passing through given angle. So this particular Clitoria ternatia is very classic. It's also a neighborhood flower. Let me now dismantle one by one. So first let me take the so this is what is called as the standard petal, and then let me dismantle the wing petal, and we have to carefully do this because wing petal encloses the keel petal, and this keel petal is boat shaped. So I have to carefully take this out. Yes, it has come nicely. You see, it is so jointed. Ah, yes. Yes. So you have standard petal, vexillum, you have the wing petal, carina, then you have the small two jointed petals, that is called as the keel petal. Okay. So inside which we find the this Arrangement is called as vexillary aestivation or papillary aestivation or corolla, and it is called as imbricate, descendingly imbricate aestivation. Here we come across the 9+1 arrangement. So this one is separate, and this uh, brush like toothbrush like structure is called as, yes. Now I am just showing you the, yeah. So this is the, yes, ovary, style, and feathery stigma. Okay, this is what later on converted into this legume. Okay, so in this you have marginal placentation. The ventral sutures are, yes, the ventral sutures are like this. So the seeds are attached on the suture margin. So this is called marginal placentation. This is a pod. So legume or pod, and many ovules are seen on the marginal placentation. Okay. So this sums up the, here you find the 9+1 bundle arrangement. Here you can see the, this is one single bundle. So I am, yeah, and this is 9. So it's called diadelphous condition, and nowhere you can see this diadelphous condition. So this is single stamen, this is 9 stamen. Okay, so this is diadelphous condition. Let me sum up what we have learnt in the clitoridal dissection. As you know, this flower is a bisexual flower and zygomorphic flower. You cannot cut into two equal halves passing through any given angle. This has what you call as the pulvinous leaf base in the leaf, and it is calyx. We find 5 sepals, gamosepalous, and this is valvate distribution. Corolla 5 sepals, papillary corolla, and we have different sized petals. One is large, that is standard or vexillum. The two lateral petal wing petals, and they enclose the jointed the keel petals, and this keel petal encloses the androecium and gynoecium inside. So with regard to androecium, we find 10 stamens, 9+1 bundle diadelphous condition, and gynoecium we find the monocarpellary unilocular but many ovule on marginal placentation. Style is long, feathery stigma is present. The fruit is legume. Okay, thank you. I hope you have learned today how to do the dissection of this Hibiscus rosa sinensis and Clitoria ternitea. Thank you. In the coming classes, let me explain you the, or let me demonstrate you the Tridus procumbens, which belongs to Compositae, and also the Brassica oleracea and laudicule structure and other things with regard to Graminae family. Thank you. Bye bye.